Hey guys, hey hi Piyush. Piyush, you are in second year of college, right? So this is probably kind of less important for you, less important stream for you. But down the line, once you pass out, right? For example, let's say not even pass out. If you have 1 year of experience, or if you want to crack companies like Uber and all, then you need to have a good hand in LLD also. But feel free to like browse through this live stream. So, but you should know how to answer these things, right? Down the line. Read through, go to lead code, read through the interview experiences of Uber and all, right? You'll see that in some of the interviews, yes, no prerequisite, bro. This is going to be a kind of a fun stream. If you're new to the channel, feel free to visit the resources links. I'm just setting up some things. That's why it took me some time. Feel free to go through these links are there in the channel. So this will be more of a like fun stream, but on a LLD point of view, right? It will take around 4 hours. So 3 to 4 hours minimum, because we need to answer questions around different things. So those things are important. And then say happy Rakhi, everyone. Happy Rakhi. That's why I also got late. So so I was answering your questions, Arth. So you have 9 months of experience, so then you are good. So basically, you need LLD. So you need LLD prep, right? Hi Siddharth, hello bro. Now there are a lot of resources, but some clarity is missing around that. So if you go to my channel also, you will feel there is a LLD playlist. My aim is to extend that playlist. So this LLD playlist. So in this, right, I'll have catered all the problems how you should answer in an interview, right? So even if you see the comments, right? So you can see that we need more LLD videos. So this is like testimonial. I'm just want to show you, right? Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. So just want to tell you guys that so this is how I have given in interviews, and some resources are missing around that. So that's the aim, right? Now, okay, so that's what something we'll be doing, and later I'll be converting those live streams into a small videos. Like I'll be doing recording again on that, and then you'll see a shorter version of this, like a crisp version, right? You don't need to like waste 4 hours every day. Myself, even if let's say 2 years after this, right? I'm probably giving interviews again. So yes, yes, you should watch this 3000 lead code problem, bro, Siddharth. That will give you insight, and from today itself start solving. So you learn a language, start solving the problems. Go to lead code and start solving the problems. Just a request to everyone. Feel free to like the stream. Request to this like button. I see people are chatting to me, but uh, it's like the not intuitive, right? I also don't like things, but yeah, it helps in growing the channel. And also this, so that's one thing. Sarth, I'll take up that question in the night, bro. So I do night streams. Yeah, you can come in, join that, and then ask that question, right? That's that's a good question, but yeah, I'll be happy to take up it in the night. Yeah, that will be the thing, Mohammed Sheikh. So I'll be doing. I am not an expert in LLD. This is more of way for me to revise, prepare, and then put it in a way that uh, everyone can learn also, right? So we'll be doing Googling and all that. So we have already solved some of the problems in a live stream. Parking lot we have done, snake and ladder we have done, book my show we have done. So this is going to be Amazon. So let me create a new folder here. This V2 is separate thing. V2 is for me to practice again. So that's something for you guys, right? You will never learn anything if you just do for one time, okay? You have to practice things again and again. So, okay. So I know, okay, so there is, I need to go on a break for 10 minutes. Uh, you guys can also go on a break. I just started the stream. What, okay, Pomo, let me start a Pomo. I will not cut the stream because then it makes no sense for me to start again. I'll come back in 15 minutes. I'll suggest you guys also to you can drop off from the stream. Once I'll come back, you can hear from me, right? So, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Yeah, Jatin OP. Jatin OP, all the people who are in college, they can probably just uh, I'll be back in around 1, okay? So then we'll start. Yeah, Random Datta, that's Amazon, right? Amazon e-commerce, that's what we are going to do. Cool. I'll come back in 15 minutes, guys. And also just a tip for everyone, like those who are joining, I recently posted on, it turns out that something that I did not know, Arindam Datta, this is for you and all the members, right? So I have kept the membership for 60 rupees. I did not know that YouTube takes a huge cut of that. So it's like 50% goes to YouTube. So it's more of like if you want to support the channel, then you can join and would like to say thanks to Arindam Datta. It's like a very weird feature. I might down the line, I might stop that also because there's a huge cut. That's not like I was not aware of that. That 50% goes to YouTube. But yeah, can't do anything about that. But yeah, just wanted to tell that to uh, the viewers, right? So that they are also aware of that. It's like half of it. So even if you go to the post, you'll see that I made a comment here that YouTube takes a good part of it. So just an FYI to everyone, right? Now, after 6 months, don't expect me to become crazy rich. Okay. Okay, cool, guys. I'll step away. I need to step away from the desk. So, sorry about that. I'll come back in some time. Bye. Hello. Okay. Hey guys, hope you guys can hear me. Really sorry. I'm, yeah, it might be on and off because I'm on the so, but sorry about that. Okay. With that, let's get started. Time and do design of Amazon. So let's see. I saw a hate comment in the chat. Uh, Vijay bro, it is not a 1 hour stream. It is going to be thanks to Sharath for replying. It's going to be more time. So see, 1 hour stream is the one that. But your comment is valid, right? I would not start a stream. I never take break in this stream, right? That's like that happens every day. Is it 10:30 p.m.? No, right? You should be smart enough to sense that. It's not 10:30 p.m., right? It's it's morning. So, but yeah, still a valid question. So just let me know if someone is here and can you just confirm that my voice is good? Just need a confirmation on that. Is my voice good? If anyone is hearing, all good. Cool. Thanks, bro. Okay. Ali, where is X? Let me bring. So as we get started, guys, right? So we created a Amazon. Uh, so in Amazon, we'll create a design.scally draw. If anyone is not aware of this, this is a really cool extension. Scally draw. So because you don't have to juggle between design and tab, so I suggest that everyone downloads this. And if we go back to snake and ladder, so this is the pattern that I personally follow in all of the design interviews. So I have given more than, I think Sarad is new to the channel, right? So Sarad, I'm just saying this for you, right? Because it will make sense for you to kind of get insights before I get started. So I have cleared more than 10 LLD rounds and basically I have appeared with more than 20, right? In some I had cleared LLD, some I have not cleared. In Uber, I did not clear LLD because I did not know about one thing. Yes, Arindam Datta, you are visible in the chat. I was not looking at the chat. It will be full LLD, bro, but it will be with breaks, right? There are a couple of things I cannot sit for more than 40, 50 minutes straight on the desk. I need to take some break. I suggest you guys also do the same, even if you're new, right? So, but LLD is generally how a system looks, right? So, first of all, you have to gather and clarify the requirements. Then you have to do the entity designs. And then now this is the important part, right? Now in an interview setting, right, you guys can do one of these. It is never possible to complete both of these, right? So either you can design a class diagram or you can do an implementation, right? Now, this is something that I practically learned in a Uber's interview, right? In the Uber's interview, I was given a marker and I was asked to design the class diagram in a room, right? So I don't want I don't want you guys to face that problem, right? That you go into an interview and then you come up with the interview says that okay, design class diagram, right? It could happen both ways. Now in snake and ladder, exactly. I have no class diagram, no bullshit. Snake and ladder, design it in 40 minutes. That's it. Just like a plain DSA round, right? Now, I know I am speaking in hurry about because the stream is not about teaching how to master LLD rounds. So for that, I have already created a video, a very detailed one where I took some time and explained each of these things. I've explained each of these things here. So these are some of the companies where I've cleared a Nutanix, Flipkart Nutanix. If you have heard of it, it's a really good company. So whenever I say these companies, right, by no means I don't want to bloat it. It's just that I want to establish some credibility, right? So extensions and other links, please post. Yes, yes. So this is the first link of this video. And extension, bro, you can just search. So Excali draw VS Code extension, right? So this. Let me. Oh, I did not know it has these many installs, bro. It's a really good tool, bro. If someone would have told me in college, right, I would have really loved it. So Lali Pathak doing for first time, that's really good, bro. You are way early, right? I did not even know about LLD. So this is the thing, right? Now let's go to our. I don't want to get rid of this, but I think currently learning Amazon and ecosystem, that's okay for someone who's new. They can learn. My screen size is getting small with this, but probably down the line I can move it, right? Okay. And why this is also coming? Okay, let's shift to this. Let's go with this thing. Uh, and then we'll go to left side. We don't need to. We'll make it Excel and then call it Amazon slash e-commerce design, right? Meanwhile, I design or I learn LLD. So I'll create an interview version of this also, just like we did for just like we did for other questions, right? So this is duplicate. We don't need this. So first of all, clarify the requirements, right? Requirements. Now in this, so in this requirements, right? What do you think of this e-commerce? What a user can do? What are the different things? So what a user can do in a e-commerce is that when I open Amazon, just today I ordered a monitor. So when I open Amazon, so what you can do? You can browse products. User or customer can browse through products, right? So whenever you guys are writing about this, right, you have to kind of think if it like, let me light it in a way that it kind of tells me when I like the first step should always help me in achieving the second step, right? So customer can browse through product. So product, customer, these are all classes. These are eventually going to be classes, right? Okay, so I have browsed the product and now probably you can filter products via category. So now this category again becomes a class, like you have to think in that way, right? So now that's something, and then let's say let's keep it, let's go to another line, okay? We don't want to put everything in. Now customer can add product to their cart. I think Lali has already put search the product, browse, add, place order. That's good. That's really good. That's good thinking. This is needed in the interview because sometimes in an interview they will just say you this Amazon e-commerce. They'll not give you requirements, and most of the times it's an important part. So you will be judged on that, right? If there is a in system design, there is always a criteria that okay, you are going to be judged on this part, right? And the clarifying requirement is one part of it, right? Just like in DSA interviews, one part is clarifying the constraints, clarifying the doubts, right? That's an important aspect of a question. If you guys don't do that, there might be a chance that your numbers are being deducted, right? So customer can add product to their cart, right? And then customer can place order for products, right? And then what else? Customer can track, but so track is something we'll put in the end because see, we have to also think of it like how we can achieve this in this time frame, right? So LLD interview time frame is like LL design interview. Uh, Amazon from interview perspective. Yeah, like this. So what else? What is like a important pay we missed, right? Customer should be able to place and pay. Let's keep payment different, right? Different methods. So this again, straightforward. When you are either thinking about this, right? Straightforward strategy pattern could come to your mind. That okay, this is where I'm going to leverage strategy pattern. So this design pattern, right? So that tells the interviewer that you have knowledge about patterns. And singleton should come to your mind whenever you are thinking of it. So let me also think somewhat little bit more, and also Google. You can also use Google. This is like a practice session. Feel free to use Google or whatever you want, right? This is by no means kind of, it's not a test. Feel free to use Google or what else it will have. Just a second, guys. Uh, Let me know in comments if you have any more suggestions. Meanwhile, I am also thinking, and what else could be there? User profile and all features would be there, but that's okay. That's like again, let's write those here. Track order, uh, user profiles. These are not important because if you waste your time, like even if I am taking your interview and you are wasting your time writing that, okay, there will be a user profile session, uh, user order history, these kind of things, right? These are good enough, but see, we have 45 minutes to 1 hour in most of the LLDs. In Flipkarts, we have like more time. Flipkart is a different story. We'll tackle it in a Flipkart way also. In the end, I'll tell you how to answer Flipkart also. So multiple payment and all that. I think this is good enough from a functionality point of view. But one thing that we can add is that uh, system should handle concurrent requests. Right, that's another thing that we can do. This is from a system point of. This is where I'll pitch in for multi-threading and whatnot, right? Just to establish that, and error handling whatnot will always be there. Okay, so these two are good. Yeah, add product as wish list. That's also a good one, but it's again Alipata like wish list. Uh, that's a good thinking also is important in LLDs. So probably extra. So requirements are clarified, right? Now let's move to the next item that we have. Uh, design entities, design classes, let's say methods and behavior, right? Or what would be better? Let's call it design classes, properties, and methods, right? So it's like CPM. Let's short form. Short form is always helpful to keep your interview notes ready, right? It becomes a CPM. Now, what I can think of is one is a customer class, straightforward. The properties we can decide later, but we have a customer, we have a product, Okay, let me start. We have a customer, we have a product, we have a product category. We have a cart, right? Then what else we have? So you should read this and then identify this. So we have order. Now order has a order items. We have order item. Like whenever you're thinking of this, right? Always think of these. Customer should pay. So we have payment, right? And then we would have payment strategy, right? Like all of these are not classes. Some would be interface and some would be enums, right? And then we would have order status. Let's keep it with order, right? Customer, product, cart, category, payment, order. Really good, Lali Bhatak. Lali Bhatak, what do you do? Like in first year college, second year I forgot, bro, again. Shubham Chatterjee, I am a mechanical engineer working as QA. Can I break? Yes, you can break into no, DSA, bro. You know DSA. See, it's always possible. See, a lot of people from MTech and all, they do break into all of these companies, right? Civil engineers and all that. It's always possible. It's not like that it is not possible. So you will only do that once you start trying, bro. If you don't try, then nothing is possible. But if you start trying, then everything is possible. Think in that way, right? And I also really, okay, you are a front-end developer and you are passed out. Basically, you are not in college, is it? Takshil, thank you, bro. Takshil just saw your lovely comment. Lovely comment, bro. But be aware, almost 50% of membership goes to YouTube. That's something that I was not aware of. I thought it is, oh, Lalipata, you are like you are 21 pass out. Okay, so now we have like design properties, right? No, no, Rindam, that just you have to tell that, okay, you will be doing a singleton, right? You just have to tell that you will be doing singleton, and you don't need to create backup. Backup is something, bro, that will come in high level or stuff. It's not required. Just you throw that out there, but it is not something that is needed for you to design, basically. Cool. So these are, I think, good enough. And as I mentioned, right, I haven't created any scheme. Hear me? Yeah, I think there is some lag. Okay. No, you can't hear me. Okay, that's screen loading. There's some lag, guys. So if I no, 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 that's crazy, Random Datta. If you start using auto suggestions, bro, then everything. If I use VS Code now, I don't even use. You should stop that, right? So be very strict. Even we cannot see. See, bro, syntaxes you will learn. That's why I do it in Java, right? I've been doing it from long time. So no, no, you should not use auto suggestions. Auto suggestions will basically complete your whole code base. Small auto suggestions maybe you can use like when you're creating hash map, but I would say that don't do that. Write code yourself. I have written LL Flipkart's LLD like for 40 minutes and then I did it myself, right? So not 40 minutes, like 3 hours without auto suggestions, 400 lines of code. Just think of it like you are writing Digitra like 5 times or maybe 10 times, right? That will eventually become 400 lines of code. So, to design a class diagram, right? Now in this we have a product, and then we have product ID. So what else? Product will have a name, and ID we don't really need to emphasize on, because eventually, or let's do it in this way, right? Let's just give this a name. So this is just a product. Now this is going to be just like you see, right? We have breaks, we'll be doing a lot of discussion. So there will be an interview version of this also. So if anyone is feeling that this is very slow, they can watch that, right? No need to, like, you can do multitasking. So ID will be there, name will be there, what is the name of the product, and product category will be there, which is going to be enum. What else? Uh, do we keep its availability here? Like quantity, how much quantity we have, and then what is the price of it. And then you have is available function, whether this product is available, right? And then you also want to like have a place order probably here. This we want to decrease the quantity of it, right, of this product. What would be better term, like take order or place order? What would be the better think only, like update stock, right? Maybe update quantity. That makes sense. So so quantity or stock, update quantity. That's fine. Quantity is fine. Update quantity, right? So is available and update quantity both should be synchronized, right? So again, it's very simple thing. So you can just is available. You can put boolean here, bool, and then update quantity will be void, right? So you don't have to even put the void there. So that's like as simple as that get, right? No need to, that's my personal preference, guys. I don't think interviews care about whether you use that class diagram or you, it is automatically understood, right? These are like these are properties and these are methods, right? How simple is that? No need to do fancy things. Description, image link. Yes, that could be there. Those are good one. Image link is a really good one, right? So, but again, image link, you should throw it out. That's really good point. And image will be in S3. So now image will be in S3, Lali Patak, that becomes a HLD. Okay, you are already experienced, right? Okay, okay, you are 70. Okay, you are way senior. Hmm, I should call you sir. Okay, you were a teacher, physics teacher, then you came into front end. Nice, nice. That's why you have a good thinking. Like I was not expecting this from a college student. But if even if college student has this much good thinking, then that's like very really good. So we have a product class. So just like this, right? I'll create a product category. Product category. Now product category is going to be enum. This is not a class. So probably you can just put enum there. And then you should know that in Java enums, this is the annotation, but there that's okay. Now what will be the values, right? You can have clothes, right? Clothing, electronics. What else? Clothing, electronics, or clothing, electronics, and household, let's say. And you should not spend even like 10 seconds is good enough. Let's say I'm not able to think of anything, right? Just put this dot 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 dot. This is not the crux of the interview, guys. These are the things that should be like done in quickly, very quickly. Okay. So we'll keep it somewhere here and then we'll make a relationship between them. This is just a user relationship, so no need to put off any arrows. Just this is simple relationship. Like is I think is like product has product category, right? Of is type. So no, this is neither composition nor aggregation, nothing like that. Yeah, furniture, household. So now you have product category, now you have household, right? What other things are important? So other thing that is important to us is product. So first three customer, right? Let's create a customer. Customer will have its ID, name, email probably, and then order list, like order history. Let's call it order history. Now put it like in a list, you can put it like this array, right? See how intuitive it things become, right? Now if let's say someone wants to ask you about this, you can just put this like this will be UID, this will be string, this will be email type is there, right? So if someone asks you this, don't do it for you. This will be order type. I'm just telling you that if let's say someone is asking you, hey, you are not following OOD principles, what is the data type of your entities, right? What is the data type of your properties? You can straightforward answer that, okay, you want data type. I'm really sorry about that. Let me add the data type in front of those, right? How intuitive is that, right? How easy that is. You accepted your mistake and then you worked on it, right? Yes, you can add address. And you don't have to call me sir, bro. Address. And this will be of address will be again address entity, right? You will have pin code. So that address also becomes a new class, right? But it is not important, guys. That's not the crux of it, but you should throw it out. You could like say that probably better way would be to, okay, we are going to have 10 more elements. We can have so many things. So I'm just going to put a dot here. So this is now our customer class. Now I'll create a order class before I take a break, right? I need to step out again. Really sorry. The stream is not going as I was expecting, but that's okay, man. Things happen. So, or should we create a order class first or a order item? So order item, let's create order item first. So in order item, so we have, no, that's okay, bro. I am not older. If I stand with you, Hatke Gamer, I will look younger than you. Just kidding, bro. Don't call me older, okay? So we have a order item and order item will have your product ID and what is the quantity that you have taken in your order item, right? Those things are important. So I will say that I'll call it a product ID. See, this is how the mapping will look like, right? You have a reference to this product ID and then probably quantity. Now this quantity is kind of uh, updating with stock. So I'll call it this stock and let's call this update quantity, right? See how easily we have changed two parameters and how easy it is, right? So no design is going to be perfect. That is like the advantage of low level and high level things. There is no perfect answer. But now in a DSA, it is either a hit or a miss. Either you can get a hit or you can get a like a or so minutes. Meanwhile, you should think and revise, try to create your own design problems, create it on Excalibur or go to Excalibur, create it, whoever is watching, and then share it in the chat. I'll be happy to take a look at it later, right? So not sure how should I can probably create this. I'll create this, start this. Don't want to go to another tab. So maybe let's do that here, right? Pomodoro. I can do that here and I can keep this open here so that we know that some progress we have made. So let me take it a break and then start it here, allow. And then like I know that I could kill the stream, but I don't want to do that. So we are currently doing this.